2018 marks the 20th anniversary of the reintroduction of the Mexican gray wolf in the Southwest.
The Mexican gray wolf will soon roam wild for the first time in almost a century. 3 of the wolves were taken from New Mexico to eastern Arizona. Here, they will live in a 3-acre pen for up to 10 weeks, and then they'll be set free. The breed was almost wiped out by ranchers who settled in Arizona and New Mexico decades ago.
It's a wonderful act of restoration. I think it talks to the human spirit, to our ability to live on this landscape in harmony with God's creation.
For somebody like me, a wildlife biologist, it was without a doubt the pinnacle of my career. We'd worked for years to get ready for this day, and to be there with Secretary Bruce Babbitt, a number of leaders of the Native American community around us, activists, passionate wolf lovers. It was incredibly special. And while it's 20 years ago, I can remember it like it was yesterday. I got to help carry one in. I could hear the energy in those crates. They were ready to roll. They were ready to go. We opened that crate, and the wolf that was in the crate that I was carrying shot out like a cannon. It was a female wolf. She knew she was home, and I could tell. She ran probably about 20 or 30 yards and then just turned around and looked at us, and it was majesty. I'd like to think that she was saying thank you. We set aside our differences, we set aside politics, and we focused on what was important, righting a wrong and bringing these incredibly spectacular creatures home.
In the 20 years since this historic release, the Mexican gray wolf population has grown, but they remain the most endangered subspecies of wolf in the world.
When we released the wolves that day, particularly on the heels of Yellowstone a few years before, we had incredible high hopes. Today, fast forward 20 years, I've been disappointed in the leadership, both at the federal and state level, that should be leading the path, leading the way for wolf recovery. But I remain incredibly optimistic because those wolves are going to come back. The science is clear. We know what it's going to take to recover Mexican gray wolves in their rightful habitat. Incentivizing conservation, stepping up with more robust collaborative partnerships are all incredibly important. Wolves will do their work, they'll do their part if we have the political courage, the political will, and the stewardship obligations and responsibilities fulfilled for these amazing critters. I have no doubt that this can be and should be one of the greatest wildlife success stories of our time.